Welcome. Welcome, everybody, to Life in the World to Come. Okay. That's good. You gotta make sure we have triple redundancy now to make sure that this works. Okay.
We've got 3 different test claps,
right,
so that we know for sure that our phones line up.
Right, exactly. In the off chance that there was like a weird glitch in between those claps, we know that the last one is always good.
Exactly. And then on top of it, we have 3 different claps to line up. It'll all make sense. You'll be able to look at it. It'll be visually easy to understand. It's definitely going to make your life a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
And definitely not more confusing, and definitely not an unpleasant sound that wastes the audience's time in terms of getting into the content of the episode.
It probably won't hurt.
It will help.
Yeah, sure.
It will help. It's what they do in the industry.
Yeah.
In the biz. They don't do that in...
Right. They do the thing. They put the clappy thing in front of the camera.
Yeah.
They clap it. The actors start to kind of get ready to go. They're about to talk, and then the guy comes back into frame and goes, "No, this is the real one."
Yeah, they do that.
And then he does like 2 or 3 more times.
Sometimes more than that.
Right.
Stanley Kubrick famously would clap upwards of 15 times just to fuck with Shelley Duvall.
I was about to say, just her specifically.
Just so that he could get more tears out of her.
Right. It's just kind of because that guy really liked to create just like an air of just kind of confusion and fear.
Yes.
That sounds like a bit we're doing, but he did.
No, that's an allegation.
He did, right. It's a true allegation.
On it anyway.
It's an allegation I'm very comfortable making because it was well documented and he admitted to doing it.
Yeah, no.
He was like, "Oh, you want to know why my art's so good? It's because I tortured this lady.
Yeah.
I made her fucking miserable. That's why you know how she looks like she's like scared and confused and miserable the whole movie? I did that."
Yeah. No, Shelley, not that talented.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all me, baby.
I feel like he might have literally said that.
You know how they say acting is reacting?
Like, the way that Stanley Kubrick talks about her in interviews is so deranged. Like, he is a sick man. All right, that's good. I said some fucked up shit about Stanley Kubrick, and we don't know if we can keep it. So it's good if we do another one, just to be sure.
I'm trying to get a more authentic reaction out of Chris.
Oh.
I figure that maybe if I continue to do this and interrupt his process, that I'll be able to get a more intense emotional response, therefore simulating the kind of fear that I really feel like actually his character would be experiencing right now due to the circumstances we're trying to, the picture we're trying to paint.
Well, his brother is also going to come in here via axe in a second. Just to freak me out. He's late.
Again. He's always late. Anytime I need him to knock a door into with an axe.
Knock a door into with an axe to torture a peer, a colleague. And also, I'm giving them permanent psychological damage. And making her hate the film industry from this point forward.
Yeah, did she ever get back into work?
I don't know.
I don't feel like she did.
I don't think she did.
Yeah.
But listen, this is a proud tradition among classic horror directors.
I was going to say Hitchcock.
I was about to say Hitchcock did the exact same thing.
Yeah, but I feel like Hitchcock's motivations were a little.
They were more explicitly sexual. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Kubrick's motivations were a weird obsession with the art.
It's weird because in some ways Hitchcock's thing was it was more outwardly disgusting.
Yeah.
Because there was an explicitly he was attracted to this person and was furious that she wasn't in love with him and felt had weird weird self-confidence issues about his body and
yeah.
But that none of that with Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick was doing this for art, which is way scarier.
You're right. It is
so much scarier. This is not. There's not a. This is not about. This is not sexual at all.
I'm not horny. I'm doing this for obscure, ineffable reasons.
Exactly.
I'm not doing this for personal gratification. I'm doing it because the world needs it.
Exactly. It's I'm not doing this because I think that because it does something to me. I think the world needs to see your fear.
Right.
It's when I see, I can, it's even more weird and clinical than that. It's no, see, when you act afraid on camera, I don't believe it. I'm going to make a situation where I believe it.
Right.
I'm going to believe it one way or the other. You're not leaving this fucking room until I believe it.
Yeah, that's that kind of devious art mad scientist shit that I just love. I gobble that shit up. That's awful. I love it. I love that shit. People always say you gotta separate the art from the artist, and I'm always like, no, you don't. It's so much less fun. These people are so much more fun.
You don't have to celebrate him.
No.
You don't have to be like he was a great guy, but you can like look at like, wow, what a fucking fucked up dude.
That's crazy.
That's
he
so
did
crazy.
what? Yeah.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
They can't be sad, I think. They can't be sad.
Kubrick's
about
dead,
it anymore.
yeah.
Kubrick's dead.
Kubrick died before Eyes Wide Shut could come out. Lucky. It's that I actually like that movie. Anyway, welcome everybody to Life in the World to Come.
Life of the World to Come.
It's an advice show where you ask us questions about surviving the apocalypse, and
that's
we
what
give you
it
the
is.
answers because we're psychic.
It's true.
Just wanted to get that real quick.
It was good. We got it out.
I'm Will Wood.
I'm Chris Dunn.
And we're in a house.
We're in a very spooky house in the middle of the woods.
We are once again not in our normal location.
You see, what happened was it turns out we got confused at the end.
Yeah.
And as far as we can currently tell, we're not a volleyball and a cheeseburger.
I don't believe
have
so.
been alive. I'm not willing to write it off, but I don't think it's the case.
I suspect that was part of the hallucination we had.
Yeah, I think it might have been. The point is that we woke up on a fishing trawler.
Yeah.
Deep in the Atlantic, covered in those like reflective kind of trauma blankets.
Yes.
And they took us to Belize, where we got on a plane, head back to the States. And wouldn't you know it, another gull flew into the goddamn engine.
I'm starting to think they have it out for us, man.
I'm starting to think they got it out for us, or at least they got to fucking gull-proof these things.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Put a fucking cage over that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Just put like a screen, like some kind of like a bug screen,
right?
You know what I mean?
Or just don't crash into birds.
Just do a better job at avoiding the birds.
Let's be clear here. This wasn't a jetliner. This was a prop plane.
Right.
It crashed because it couldn't handle impact with a gull.
Right.
Jetliners can suck up and spit out gulls left and right. Don't make a fuck.
Right.
They're huge. Gulls are small. They're red mist.
I guess it's us for just like keep getting on these tiny planes.
Maybe that's not smart.
Yeah, no.
Maybe we should have flown JetBlue.
We keep going on these World War II era biplanes.
Yeah.
With like the open cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because of the explorerly spirit of the thing. But we keep... The point is that we keep getting gulls in those shits.
Hey,
and,
it beats Frontier.
It beats... speaking of the Frontier...
yeah.
We fucking dive bombed out of the sky.
Yeah.
Landed in a lake. Like the book Hatchet. Did you read Hatchet when you were in school?
Nope.
It's about a kid who
I was supposed to.
I get that. It's fine. It's okay. Anyway, we landed in the middle of the forest.
Yeah.
Deep into the woods of maybe Maine, we're not sure.
Maybe?
But we wandered through the woods for like, I don't know, like 4 or 6 days.
4, 6.
4, 6. Less than a week, I don't
9.
think. Maybe
oh,
9.
You think less than a week?
I'm thinking less. The point is...
The thing is, I counted 9 sunrises.
Okay.
But 2 of them, I think, were on the same day.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm really tired.
But the thing, like, that sounded crazy, but the weird thing is that I didn't blink. It sounds like the kind of thing that might... The point is, we wandered into... we wandered into a glade. Into a glade.
Don't come up with new biomes.
It's like it's a field in the middle of a forest. It's like an opening in the middle of a forest where there's no trees and it's just grass. And in the center of that glade, there was an old house. an old, kind of a rickety old house that we've taken shelter in.
Something of a cabin.
Something like a cabin.
I guess it is a cabin. It's made out of logs. So I'd say, is that what defines a cabin? Is a cabin just a house made out of logs?
It's hard to say.
Yeah, it is hard to say.
It's hard to say, but we got in here, and it's weird because the door was locked.
Yeah.
And it's very clear no one has been here for a while, but the fire was going in the fireplace when we got in.
Yeah, I had to, throw a rock through the window to climb in. I am still bleeding from the broken glass scraping against my feet. I'm not wearing shoes.
Okay.
I lost my shoes before we got to the glade. Long story. Eagles got them. But I had to throw a rock in to get in. So we figure, this is maybe occupied house. It's fine, just a little B&E, little light B&E in the glades of Maine.
Yeah.
No big deal. We're survivalists. Sometimes you got to do things you wouldn't otherwise do. I don't think Maine is a stand your ground state, so we're fine.
Right.
That means you can break and enter. And it's not a problem.
Exactly. As long as you can kick the ass of whoever's in there, you can break into whatever house you want.
That's something they don't tell you. Any house is yours if you're strong enough.
If you can break into a house and beat the shit out of everyone in it before they call the police,
your house.
No one's going to do anything.
Yeah.
So
do you guys listening right now who are perhaps homeless?
Yeah, just...
Easy peasy.
Homeless is a state of mind.
How'd you end up there? Get a rock.
Okay, so listen, we broke into this house.
Yes, sorry, I went off track.
Sorry. We broke into this house in the middle of a glade deep in the forests of Maine. Miles and miles away from civilization. And it was crazy because we hadn't eaten in days.
I had eaten some poison oak.
I had eaten some poison oak.
Yeah,
I hadn't eaten...
I'm so itchy inside.
Will's doing some stuff with his back.
Oh, it's because my back mice are acting up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, no, I just got to get rid of these back mice eventually.
All right.
What were you saying?
Well, okay, so what I was saying is that, we went in there, and, immediately I was so hungry, and on the table I smelled this, there was this blueberry pie, right? Mm-hmm. And it looked and smelled exactly like the blueberry pie my mom used to make as a child.
Yeah.
And I started eating the blueberry pie, and you were like, what are you doing? And I'm like, eating blueberry pie, and you're like, I don't see anything there.
Yeah.
But then I looked down, and the blueberry pie was gone. But I could still feel it inside me. I definitely ate the blueberry pie, and now I can't leave the house.
You can't?
I've tried, and it's like there's a wall there.
Oh.
It may have been some kind of kind of underworld bargain where I ate the food, and now I can't leave. Uh-huh. I'm not sure. It might just be gas.
That would...
But I don't know.
That would explain when you were trying to climb back out the window earlier on, and you just kept...
just kind of banging, my head against just air. Right?
Yeah. I thought you were doing I don't know,
I was losing my mind. It's I won't blame you for that, but no,
I thought you.
I'm physically incapable of leaving because of I assume some kind of fey curse. Well, so there's something going on with this place.
Yeah, so there's definitely something going on in this place because there's still a couple of lives on the fire and there's still got some embers floating up around. I haven't seen any pies and I have not been cursed. I can't say for sure that Chris actually has, or if he's just kind of stupid.
I might have gas.
He might.
It might just be gas.
It might be gas. Guy might just be an idiot. He might have just thought there was pie.
I could have thought there was a pie.
And now thinks he can climb out windows he can't climb out of.
You're right.
Or just doesn't know how to leave places.
It's entirely possible I've forgotten what glass is. I think the glass is air, and I'm confused for a little bit.
It's possible. I'm just saying, don't rule it out.
Don't rule it out.
If it happens to flies, maybe it happens to you too.
But all this is to say is that we're in the house in the middle of the woods. It's very spooky, and that's the theme for this one. Theme for this one is spooky house,
and we're trying to get to the bottom of this.
The bottom of the spooky house,
because there's something that's amiss about this, and we're just trying to get by. We need to figure out how to get home from here, but we also want to figure out what's going on.
We want to figure out the mystery of the spooky house,
of course, because it's a spooky house. You got to do that. You got to
figure out the mystery.
On the way.
And also, again, I can't leave, so I feel like
maybe if we solve the mystery of the spooky house.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm sorry, you introduced the conflict of the premise, and I did not notice it.
It's fine. I also missed it, but we've got it now.
Okay, we've got it. So we have to solve the mystery of the spooky
mystery so that I can leave. Right.
Right, because otherwise, I'll
be trapped here forever.
Okay. All right. I could leave though.
I don't know. Maybe have you eaten the food?
Maybe that could be part of the conflict.
Right. Okay.
That could be part of the interpersonal conflict that drives the story forward. Is that
right? Yeah.
I could leave anytime I wanted to, but my best friend can't leave. What am I gonna do?
I don't know. And then maybe halfway through the story, you start smelling some stuff.
I start getting tempted to
you might do some delicious food. Maybe it's your turn be forever trapped in this spooky house.
Okay. Well,
this is all stuff that could happen. I don't know. We're just speculating.
Yeah,
based on what we've seen so far.
Look, all I'm going off of is what this fucking kook is saying he did.
Yeah.
I don't even know for sure if I believe him. He might just have Glade madness.
It could be gas. I keep saying
it could be gas or Glade madness. That's that's our first clue, Chris.
No, I'm still trapped.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, can't get out yet.
There is no glass in that window.
I don't know. What's that?
What's what?
Glass?
Oh, Chris.
I don't know what that is.
I think you might have fly brain.
We're gonna figure out what's going on here. It's a very spooky house, and we're gonna figure it out.
But we figure while we're at it, we can't afford to miss another episode.
No, we can't afford it. Even in the midst of a spooky J.J. Abrams house.
Yes,
we can't be missing an episode again.
So. Let's answer some questions.
We just want to get into
and I'm going to start
questions.
Rummaging around for clues while we're at it.
Let's look around. Let's see if we can find any clues around here. But in the meantime,
think I'm on to something here.
Wait a minute. Wait. Am I allowed to say what it is?
No, you're not. That was just for you.
It's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm gonna let's while we're. Oh shit. Oh wait, I just found this secret compartment under the stairs. Will.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's one of those cardboard office boxes full of old documents. What are they? Oh my god,
I'm a very fast document rummager.
He's rummaging through them, and I can see. I'm very fast at seeing what's on those documents as he's running through them, and they're all questions about the apocalypse.
I just pulled one out.
He just pulled one out, and it says, "Dear non-shrimp men."
What?
I cooked. I don't know. Look, I'm just reading what it says, dude. Don't
what?
Look at
Dear
me.
what?
It says, "Dear non-shrimp men." I guess that's good. We're not shrimp. Being a shrimp man would be no good.
That's true, but I feel like if we were really not shrimp men in this person's eyes, they wouldn't feel the need to say this.
I think it ties in. I cooked a seafood boil earlier today for dinner.
Oh, okay.
And it got me thinking, what will happen to seafood boils in the world to come? Will I still be able to get my delicious mix of sea bugs, potato, sausage, and corn?
Okay, so that's all right. I understand what they're saying. They're saying, "Don't worry, I don't eat your kind."
Right, exactly.
So
yeah, I guess, yeah.
I
guess that's what they're saying.
That's why they made sure to let us know you're not shrimp. Maybe they thought we'd be concerned that shrimp were us. I don't know.
By the way, if this sounds way more echoey now, it's because we're standing in a kitchen.
Yeah, we're in the
we were
haunted
in an office a
kitchen.
second ago, and now we're in the haunted kitchen.
It's haunted. See, ooh, the cornstarch is floating.
Okay, so first of all, first note about seafood boils, you're gonna want to take note of, and whether or not you want to eat them. I know it wasn't quite the question.
Right.
But here's the thing. You smell seafood boil. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, it's your favorite. You can't wait to eat this seafood boil.
Uh-huh.
A couple of questions you're going to have to ask yourself first.
Yeah.
1, did you make that? Or do you just smell it and it's suddenly here? 2, does it smell and look exactly like the seafood boil that your mom used to make for you as a child? 3, are you in a spooky house?
These are
important questions that you need to ask before you go anywhere near that seafood boil.
Yeah.
You know?
Because if you eat that seafood boil and it wasn't there a moment ago and you didn't make it yourself and you are in a spooky house, then there's a very good chance that once you eat that seafood boil, you will not be able to leave for all eternity.
Right. You probably, I mean, again, we're still kind of figuring out what the deal with all this shit is, but my current hypothesis is that we're trapped in the underworld.
Underworld.
Yeah. Like this is like a Greek mythology situation where if you eat the food of the underworld, you can no longer leave. It's kind of a big part of like the underworld in Greek mythology is that like if you eat the food, you can't go.
Did we die?
I don't know.
Maybe we died.
These are all parts of the mystery that we're still unraveling. But the point is, we've already discovered is that like, and I know this wasn't quite the question.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm trying too hard to keep it on theme, but you got to be careful about what you eat. Yeah. And maybe it's just because it's on my mind now because it's what I'm dealing with personally. Don't eat anything if you're in a spooky house.
Yeah, I think
that's not really what she's asking, but I can't stress it enough.
No, you're right.
It's just what's on my mind now, and I'm really regretting that fucking blueberry pie.
I think it's also worth, keeping in mind that like ask yourself also, did you die in a prop plane crash in a glade in what you suspect is Maine?
Well, no! Oh, God. Oh, no, you did it. Oh, God.
I wasn't paying attention and I ate the graham cracker.
All right, we'll try to walk out the door.
All right, here we go. I just really don't want to.
It's probably the same thing. Then.
Shit. Okay. Well, now we really got to solve the mystery.
We really got to figure this shit out.
Maybe we should, what do you think?
Well, I feel like the answer's got to be somewhere in these questions, right? I mean, it's too much of a coincidence. We find a big box full of questions under the stairs, and that's got nothing to do with the mystery at all.
Well, I mean, it is strange. It's as if they were expecting us.
Right. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Right.
Blueberry pie.
This must have been some sort of trap.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
A trap set by... Well, who would want to trap us, Chris?
Who wouldn't?
That's true. That's true.
I've lived a life, William. I have a lot of friends, but twice as many enemies.
Any man who's lived a life worth living makes enemies. Just means you lived your truth, yeah.
I was trying to think of more stuff a supervillain would say, but I just kind of blanked. So let's step back a little bit.
Okay.
Let's just go back to fucking shrimp boils.
Okay,
or whatever.
yeah, that's easy.
let's just talk about shrimp boils in the apocalypse, and maybe the answer to our little predicament will solve itself.
Well, okay. Here's the thing.
We go through this.
Here's the thing about seafood boils in the world to come.
Yeah.
Is that pretty soon, in 6 weeks or so, the shrimps will change their minds about nets.
Yeah. Okay.
They're gonna catch on. They're gonna be like, fuck nice, this, that's dude. A net, I'm not going in there.
Right, okay.
And so it will be a lot harder to catch shrimp. If you want shrimp in your seafood boil, you're gonna have to go out and wrestle them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go out with a spear gun.
And once again, this is in 6 weeks.
A spear gun. Yeah, in 6 weeks from now.
6 weeks from now, the seafood industry will be on its head.
They won't have any idea what's going on.
They won't be able to figure it out.
No.
They'll think that maybe they finally fished the shrimp into extinction.
No, they just got smart.
Yep.
They're just biding their time at the bottom of the ocean.
Waiting. Reproducing. Building their numbers. Amassing an army.
Fucking doing push-ups.
And
drinking protein shakes, getting jacked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're just pumping iron while looking at a photo of a fisherman. Just mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cathartically dancing in shipwrecks.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's what it's what popped into my head. Fuck you.
Sure. Yeah, no wrong answer.
It's cardio.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's great.
The point is they're trying to get strong.
They're trying to get really strong. They're trying to get their coordination good.
And they're sweating out their demons.
Yeah.
You know, because they have to be focusing their minds on the task of revenge against the fishermen.
And so you know what all this is to say?
You
can't be caught slipping.
No.
Don't let these shrimps get ahead of you. Start doing push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
For every 10 push-ups these shrimp do, you got to do 20.
Mm-hmm.
For every hour that these shrimps spend reading Sun Tzu's The Art of War, you got to spend 8.
Yes.
You just reread and reread that book.
Just read that.
Just read it over and over again.
Read Sun Tzu's Art of War. Read the 48 Laws of Power. Read some Marcus Aurelius. Get down into it, man. Dig deep into your guts and find the strength deep down within yourself. And while you're at it, if you get a hankering for some seafood boil, start stocking up on shrimps now, because you won't be able to get any more in 6 weeks.
Not unless you get real good with that spear gun.
Right.
Unless you get jacked as hell, really good at strategy, and buy a spear gun.
And look, you're going to want to do that too.
Yeah.
That's going to have to be part of your training too. Here's what I recommend. Learn hibachi stunts.
Oh my God! Imagine the evolution of hibachi, where it becomes a deadly martial art.
That's what's going to happen. You're going to be flipping shrimps left and right.
Imagine a guy with those 2 hibachi knives and the hat in a fucking leather trench coat. Just fucking fighting off 40 shrimp with those fucking spatulas.
And flipping them up into his hat.
It's like, yeah,
and
dude.
lighting them on fire. That's going to be the
dude.
only known way of combating shrimps once they get to land. You can go down there and invade them with your spear gun. But
Let me tell you a little something about what a shrimp boil is going to look like 50 years in the future. You wake up just as the sun is cracking over the horizon. You and the men of your village go to the communal hut where you don your war paint.
Yes.
You disrobe, strip naked.
Yes.
And
Nice.
You strap your glaive to your back and go
God
out.
damn it.
I've explained what a glaive is
Are you
to you on
sure?
this podcast before. It's basically a sword. It's a sword. You strap your fucking crazy fucking sword.
Quick pin. Can you just promise me you will continue to learn new medieval weaponry so that I can keep having those moments? It's a great bit. It should be running.
Here's the thing. I want to make this clear for the audience because, like, I'm not a sword guy. I'm just a guy who plays a normal amount of video games with swords in them.
Uh-huh.
And Will doesn't like those games, so when he hears the word glaive, he freaks out. That's what's happening now. I'm not a sword guy, I promise. I just kind of think they're cool. It's an honorable weapon.
I'm going to get you a katana for your birthday this year. Then you're a sword guy.
I'll never buy a sword. I will never buy a sword in my life. But if someone gave me a katana, I would have no idea what to do with it. And I'd probably hide it somewhere where no one could ever see it.
I'm going to get you a katana.
I would be pretty stoked to have it.
I'm going to get you. Katana.
Don't. They're expensive, and I would feel weird.
I mean, it would cover maybe the next few years of birthday presents.
See, I don't want one that bad, though. I don't want it bad.
I think you want a katana more than you want the gesture of a birthday present every year.
Yeah, well, look, listen. So you're going to strap that glade to your back.
Yeah, sorry.
You're going to fucking cover in battle paint, nude, with the men of your village.
Nice.
And just to be clear, that's a non-gendered term in the future.
Yeah.
It's anyone who decides they feel like kicking ass that day.
Yeah.
And you go to the beach, and you fucking wait. 2 swords in either hand, just nude.
Nice. I love that.
Fucking surf lapping at your ankles.
Right.
And you wait for the hordes to come.
And they will. They'll come inching and chittering and crawling out of the sea.
Right.
And you'll be there with your wooden spoon and your sharpened spatula.
Exactly. And that is the moment where you anoint your blades in oil and light them aflame.
Exactly.
And then you fucking cook those things as you're chopping them up. And then you do the flips right in your fucking mouth.
That's right.
Right in your mouth. And you're thinking, this is kind of more of a hibachi thing than a shrimp boil. Cultures come together. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
They can both trace their roots back to,
And
something.
as you get better at hibachi murder,
Yeah.
you will eventually be able to advance to new forms of shrimp combat, which may include boiling them alive.
Right.
You know, you might toss them into a boiling pot with your spatula.
You can toss them into a bunch of onions shaped like a volcano.
Yes, exactly. That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Pretty cool when they do that.
Yeah. So yeah,
They can make the volcano spit stuff, but I forget how.
I know that they can. They light it on fire.
Right, yeah, that's probably it. There's like a bunch of oil in there or something.
Yeah.
Anyway. These are all things you're going to have to learn how to do if
Yes.
you want to continue eating shrimp in this way.
Yep.
But I want to be clear about something. Mm-hmm. You'll notice everything we just mentioned. This is you going out and killing the shrimp yourself.
Yes.
This is you are part of the process from beginning to end in terms of getting these shrimp in your belly.
Yeah.
And I can't stress this enough. If you're in a spooky house and you smell a shrimp boil, don't go anywhere near it. That's not how you get shrimp.
No, in the future, forget farm to table.
No.
It's ocean to mouth.
Honestly,
or nothing.
Like, this is going to sound counterintuitive because in a world where you're like bent on survival, you feel like you want to eat everything that you come across. You could be in the underworld and you may be trapped there forever.
Trust me. My guts are so itchy from that poison oak.
You've been tricked by Persephone and now you're trapped here forever.
Oh right, I also ate that graham cracker.
Yeah, graham cracker. Well, it doesn't matter. It's like, it's just any food you find is probably a trap by like a fae or a Greek god.
That would make sense. The graham cracker is no longer there.
It's true. It's not. Yeah.
And not even the ones.
The box is gone. The bag is gone. It's all gone.
I'm looking right at
where. I knocked a little out of your hand when you were eating it, and that's gone too.
Yeah, I'm looking right at where.
Well, I mean, I could tell because I couldn't see it.
Yeah. Oh, you couldn't see it.
I couldn't see it at all.
How'd you know I was eating a graham cracker?
Because I could tell by the way that you were doing it.
I had my graham cracker face, right?
You had your graham cracker. Will's got a little face he makes. He's about to chow down on graham crackies. He gets all excited.
You ever seen that gif of Shaq shaking his shoulders?
Yeah, it's that.
It's that same look.
It's that exact same. You do a little kissy face.
Mm-hmm. It's my graham cracker face.
It's your graham cracker face.
You don't even want to see my s'mores face. It's a little too suggestive.
It gets actually explicitly sexual.
Well, because s'mores are.
You don't have to just. You have nothing to explain to these people.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. So anyway.
All right, so I feel like we've covered the shrimp boil question pretty well.
Yeah.
How does it relate back to our situation?
It relates back because,
I mean, it's food, right? It's like we're trapped here.
Well, whatever's trapping us here,
okay,
knows that we like graham crackers and blueberry pie. Knows how your mom makes blueberry pie.
That's true.
And knew we were coming.
It's true.
Could it be
our mom? My mom?
I was gonna say, could it be your
mom's house? Interesting theory.
All right,
put it on the board.
Yes, write that one down.
I'm writing it down on the board.
Another.
What the fuck? I don't know.
Another possibility is, I'm telling you, those gulls have it out for us.
You're right. This is the goals the whole time.
I don't know. I'm going to take a look around for scraps of bagel and french fries to see if a gull lives here.
Right, okay. How does this bit resolve?
I don't know. We have to figure it out.
I don't know.
It's improv.
Okay.
I'm supposed to improvise.
That's a nice little recording space you've set up for yourself.
No, I can't record here, but yeah, I jam. Yeah,
Okay.
it's actually a lot of fun. I love these. This thing makes the craziest sounds.
Oh, nice.
This is like
Oh, yeah, no, I think you showed me that one. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's classic sounding.
Yeah, no, listen to that.
Oh. It's the Homestar Runner beat. Ooh. Maybe this spooky cabin ain't so bad. Oh shit, my leg is gone.
Oh fuck.
It's gone. It's a whole new element to the ghost story.
Yeah,
now.
no,
My leg is a bloody stump now.
Thank you.
That
I was
music
joking.
was cool, but it's gone.
Yeah, no, that's a bold new direction that I really appreciate. I was out of ideas.
Oh
my god, your leg's gone.
It's just gone now.
Oh,
the music was a new element, I guess.
Oh no. What do you think? The music made your leg go away?
Sure.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
You think you can make it go back?
Keep an eye on that other leg.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Just gotta find the right
kind of sonic combination to bring my leg back.
Legs are gone.
Yeah, and I don't have a dick anymore. It's just gone.
Well, the good news is you're not losing any blood.
No.
For whatever reason, it looks like it's just like a ham got cut down the middle. It's
right,
just,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I will shuffle back into the kitchen with me. We'll figure this out.
Just wait up.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, take your time, dude. No?
This blows, by the way.
Yeah, no, I bet. Yeah, that looks awful. I'm really sorry you're going through this, man.
All right, we're in the kitchen now.
So,
So, all right. So a new little twist has been added to the mystery.
yeah, now Chris has no legs.
Now I have no legs and no penis.
Who would want to take Chris's legs and his penis?
Yes.
Probably not his mom.
No, probably not my mom, but the gulls, though.
I feel like the gulls would not want you to have a penis.
I'm going to tell you something that
Legs.
I wasn't going to mention this. Because I thought I was being paranoid.
Okay.
But when when we were in that plane, I was looking out the window.
Yeah.
And I saw a gull that I could swear was fucking mean mugging my dick. Just fucking looking at it like I don't want that to be there no more.
Well, remember the other day when we were wait.
Is it possible that my dick was stolen by gulls while I was distracted by your music?
It is possible.
Okay.
I was also distracted because I was playing music.
Right, exactly.
But
I
then
was doing a
again,
little dance and I looked down and my legs and cock were gone.
Chris, think about it. Gulls don't have fingers. They can't play little keyboards.
No, wait. Now I'm confused. Were you not playing? We can cut this out. Were you not playing?
No, I was playing the
Okay.
keyboards. I'm just saying the keyboards were in a house that we assume is a gull's house.
Right, that's true. We don't know it's a gull's house.
Right.
We just, you know.
It's
It could
bait.
be anyone's house. Right, exactly.
This is will bait. That's why they have the keyboards here, is to lull me into a false sense of security.
Right.
So that I don't even try to leave. And they've got the graham cracker illusions as backup.
Right.
So
They
these
also, they're gulls, but they also
are sorcerers.
are sorcerers. And
built a
possibly
house.
like spirits of the Greek underworld. Like maybe like harpies, you know?
Here, let me consult the book of Greek mythology that I brought with me. Ow!
Like I'm trying to remember, did these gulls that flew into our plane, did they have like mostly the body of a human woman, but like also like legs and claws and wings?
Wait, run that by me again?
Did
mostly the bot?
Well, were these gulls like? Did they mostly look like human women, but like with like fucked up faces and like fangs and claws and wings?
Define mostly, because they definitely had rockin' tits.
Yeah. Okay.
And that does have strong woman vibes.
Well, this
but
is the problem, is because anytime I think about the gull, all I can really focus on in the memory is their sweet rockin' tits.
Right.
And
That's
so I can't remember what the rest of them really looked like.
Okay. Well, I found.
Do you actually have? That would be pretty funny if you actually have.
I have a.
Okay. You do have a pamphlet that's just called Spiritualism.
Yeah, I got this.
That's
when I was
pretty
in
cool.
Casadega.
Okay.
But I was hoping I would find. Wait, I know. I'll consult Absolute Knowledge That Liberates Consciousness: An Explanation of Higher Realities by Roy Eugene Davis. Because this will tell me what I need to know about my essence of being, relationship with the infinite, and ultimate spiritual destiny.
Can I just say real quick,
Yeah.
as a serious note, that book either looks really good or really bad.
Well, let's see. Okay. Oh, see, we got
There's
map
like a
of
diet.
the chakras here.
This actually, yeah. If we're actually if we're gonna find the answer in any of these books, it's probably this one.
Yeah.
Just based on that weird illustration I just saw.
Well, it's a good thing I found these. I know I originally said that I brought them with me, but I've decided to change my mind.
You found them?
I actually found these
Okay.
in the study.
Oh,
This
okay.
haunted or spooky house.
Right. Okay.
Maybe it's haunted. Maybe it's haunted.
Maybe it's a
too.
haunted
Who knows?
book?
I don't
Okay,
know.
we'll find out.
We're
Okay.
gonna find out. I mean, the house in general.
God, I wish I had legs and a penis.
Yeah, that would be really. That would be.
It's not really your problem, but I
feel bad.
You know, it is what it is.
Let's see. Let's see what Roy Eugene Davis says, that it is possible for anyone anywhere who is conscious of their true nature in relationship to the infinite, capital I, regardless of the conditions that are experienced by others who are not spiritually aware, to experience infinite life. To help others, compassionately bless them with your thoughts of goodwill while you are living effectively and awakening to self-realization. Your consciousness and exemplary life will benefit everyone. Interesting. Okay.
You know what sucks? is that I was really going to try to listen to that so that I could make fun of it.
Right.
But the way it was written, it just slipped right out of my brain.
Yeah, no,
it just kind of ran over my brain like my brain is a hydrophobic surface. You know what I mean?
Yes. No.
It's just none of that stuck at all.
No, my mind became a sieve or sieve or whatever the word is. I caught like one or two words as I was reading it and saying it, and I wasn't listening. So, all right, I don't think there's anything in here. I was really hoping I would find some way to connect it to the bit, but it's not in there. Roy, oh my God, I knew you'd be useless, but that's a whole new level. All right, forget the book idea. The book idea was bad.
Well, maybe here's the thing. You know what I think we should do? I think we should go back to basics. Let's spend a little bit more time looking through these documents we found.
Okay.
See if any of these kind of questions.
Right.
Give us if we can get any answers from these questions.
Well, we know that whoever has trapped us in this house, and
right.
Clearly somebody has trapped us.
Yeah.
They know who we are. They know things about our likes and dislikes. I really feel like we shouldn't rule out your mom. Just because it took your legs and your penis doesn't mean, I'm just saying.
There is no joke I can make about my mom stealing my legs and my penis that I am comfortable making. Does that mean that there's no joke to be had? Absolutely not. Right. There are thousands of jokes, just none that I care to make on this podcast.
Okay.
That my mom tells me she doesn't listen to, but for sure does.
Okay.
Let's go through some questions.
Let's
see if we can get any questions.
I feel like it's got to be goals right now. If it's not your mom, because if we can't make jokes about it being your mom, it's definitely not your mom. But it might still be the goals.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's.
They don't have thumbs though. Could they build this house? Could they cast a spell without, the ability to read spell books?
Well, maybe this will shed some light on it.
Okay, yeah.
Dear Chris and Will, I've been working out a fair amount recently, mostly consisting of me using the rowing machine as an excuse to avoid any other form of cardio. This got me wondering, will my super-duper rowing machine skills get me anywhere in the world to come? Or will all my efforts be for nothing?
Absolutely fucking not. I don't know how old you are, but within the decade, no matter how young you are, within the decade, that's going to start being too much on your knees. Rowing machine, bad idea. Wrong move. It's worse than jogging, I swear to you. All right, you might think, there's no impact. But yeah, no. Do you think that constantly, for a half hour every day, just repeatedly hinging and unhinging your knees isn't also a form of impact? That's wear and tear, baby. You got to leave those things alone, or you're going to be, like Chris. He doesn't even have legs.
I don't have legs anymore.
Or a penis.
And which
might also happen.
I was using a rowing machine earlier today.
Where did you...
I found a rowing machine in the woods before we got here.
That's a clue.
Is it?
I
hadn't
think
even
so.
thought of that.
That's crazy. You should have thought of that.
No, I just kind of saw it. I was like, maybe I'll use this for a little bit.
Well,
get some quick cardio in.
But we're in the middle of a Mainer glade.
Right.
So, where would we find... Why would there be a rowing machine nearby if there wasn't somebody who's using it in this house?
I mean, I feel like there's stranger things, but sure. Yeah.
I mean, there's stranger... Yeah, fine. But, a rowing machine in the woods?
Rowing machine... Yeah, I guess that's weird.
The point is that we've learned something new.
We have learned something new.
The owner of this home, or who they think we are. Because I don't fucking row.
That's true.
I know better than to row. And look, maybe you did some rowing.
Well, clearly I was stupid and dumb.
Right.
And I shouldn't have done that.
Right. And
I know that now.
Your knees...
know at the time.
Yeah. I lost my own...
That rowing machine was probably put there by the gulls to get my knees all loosened up so that they could take them later while you were playing your music.
Yes. And they... But they... But I feel like a smarter fowl than a gull would know that rowing machine is going to keep Will away. He hates those things.
Okay, interesting.
They would have picked a different way to loosen up your knees.
So it is possible that this is just an unrelating rowing machine that was in the middle of the forest?
Or
we
need to be thinking bigger than just gulls.
Okay. Who are the gulls working for?
That's what I'm saying.
Follow the money.
I'm just saying. You ever see a gull carry off a piece of bread that there's no way it's ever going to eat the whole thing up?
Who's that bread going to?
Exactly.
Donald Trump.
Probably.
It's directly to Donald Trump.
And Lord knows he's not using his rowing machine.
No, he's not.
So maybe he'd drop it off in the woods somewhere
Right,
to
exactly.
try
He doesn't
try and
need
loosen
his.
your knees.
That's a good point.
You know?
Fucking, that man's been after my legs and dick for nigh on a decade.
I think that we're getting a little closer. But I don't expect him to be much of a master of sorcery.
No, you still think he's more of like the Darth Vader of this kind of situation?
I think so.
He's kind of a middleman.
This
goes even higher.
Yeah, it might.
Than the office of the secret president of the United States.
I forgot some people think that.
Yeah. No, he's still president.
Because I lost my train of thought. Because
So
what I was just thinking about the rowing machine didn't even actually carry sense all the way through the.
So I guess
whatever.
just to like track the bit so far is that
Yes.
Donald Trump left a rowing machine in the middle of the forest to loosen up my knees so that gulls could steal them and my penis while you played a little song in this house that we're trapped in because of magic fairy food.
Yes.
Or maybe Greek death food, depending on whether or not we're dead and in the underworld.
Donald Trump is not a fairy.
He's not a fairy.
He does not like fairies.
No.
I have heard that. So,
But could he be Charon, the ferryman of the dead? Is that possible?
is it a fairy or ferryman?
Well, that exactly.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
No.
It could have just been a mistranslation.
He's the ferryman of the dead?
What did the fairies have to do with it again? I already forget.
Then
Right,
maybe
because the
they
fae.
cursed yes,
Right, I guess
yes.
it's both together. We've been talking about fairies the whole time, just the wrong kind of fairies. He loves gold.
Right. He does love
He does love gold.
And boats.
But he loves gold and boats. Like, yeah, sure,
I don't know.
probably.
He's
I bet he
rich,
likes
right?
boats. Yeah, he loves gold and boats.
Okay, there's something
This
there.
is all coming together.
But
Right, okay.
he doesn't know shit about your mom's cooking.
I mean,
And gulls definitely do.
that's why I'm saying they're in cahoots.
Right.
That's
okay.
like he needs the goals for that.
All right, but let's check back at this document.
We should check back at the
if
document.
This actually supports our theory before.
Okay,
we
let's just reread the question. Just so so I've been working out a fair amount recently. I've said all this already,
Yes,
but we kind
rowing
of went
machine?
away for a little bit.
What was the question?
This got me wondering.
Oh.
Well, my super duper rowing machine skills get me anywhere in the world.
Okay, so your knees fucked up.
They're gonna be fucked up.
They're gonna be so they're gonna your fucking tibia and fibula are gonna fly off at a stiff breeze.
Right.
All right, don't do that.
Take your rowing machine and leave it in the woods as a trap.
Yes.
I got it.
What?
It all comes back together. Usurp Trump. You will become the ferryman of the dead. You've been training your whole life for this. To row.
Oh my God.
It all comes together.
It does. Chris, what year is it? Check your phone. What year is it? Ask Siri what year it is or something.
1480. Where are we going with this bit? I don't know. Is that good? Is that the right direction or the wrong direction? I don't know. What are we doing? Are you looking for past or future? I couldn't tell the context.
Oh God. Out the window. Shrimp.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit.
This
is getting really conceptual. This is.
I'm sorry.
This is getting really abstract. This is. We're 45 minutes in.
Okay.
Pretty abstract.
We got to piece this back together. We got to return this to coherence.
All right.
All right. So the thing that I was thinking was that the reason I asked what year it was is because you were telling this person to do things that would lead them towards becoming the villain of this story.
Wrong direction.
Right. Exactly. The idea was time warp.
Right.
We are currently trapped by the person who's asking this question.
That would have been so good. I wish I had said the future.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, even if you had
Wait. But wait.
What if we edited the episode?
Boy.
Okay,
It's
what?
all this. It still works.
Why?
Because because our past is their future.
What?
So by
Why?
the time, so wait, it's time travel, right?
Right,
So we're
yes,
in the
okay.
past giving the answer. In the future, they get the answer and put the rowing machine there before we end up in the past.
How did they get the answer in 1480?
Because we're recording the podcast.
In 1480?
We're gonna upload it to the internet after we're done.
Right, I forgot.
To ye old internet.
Right, I forgot that there was a brief moment where there was some mild internet in the 1480s.
Hey, quick fun fact.
Yes.
Did you know that when you say ye old whatever, you see like an old tavern sign that says like ye old tavern? Mm-hmm. At the time, it was not pronounced ye; it was pronounced thee.
I've heard
A lot of the time, that y was just pronounced as a th. So when you say ye old tavern with like words, you're being a fucking idiot.
Oh Jesus!
You should be embarrassed.
Oh my God! Jeez, man, you scare me sometimes. Less so now that you don't have a dick.
Yeah, it's not the same. Well, it's inside. I bet I can make it even more scary.
Honestly,
what if I take my pants off?
Oh, that's
fucked up to look at.
Yeah,
right?
No, don't. Yeah,
you
don't
thought
do
it would
that.
just be flat, but it's like a mangled stump.
Yeah, no, that's really because the legs came off in a really like clean way. So I assume the same thing happened.
No, this one's still bleeding.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It almost feels like whatever took my dick was different from what took my legs. It's like the plan was to make me take my legs, and then a third party took advantage of the distraction to steal my dick. It's kind of what it looks like, just based on, because it's very different levels of skill. You know what I mean?
I don't know enough about the ferryman of the dead,
right?
In order to say whether or not I think he might be related here, or whether or not he'd be involved in handling or the mangling of genitals.
Right? Is that what we've come around to?
I don't know.
the one who stole my legs was not actually Goals, but Charon, the ferryman of the dead, a.k.a. Donald Trump, or possibly the person asking this question.
Possibly.
Okay.
But why?
All right.
Why would they? Right, of course. That's why they planted the documents in the past. So that we would give them the answer in the past and they would know it in the future.
Yeah, I followed all of that and I agree.
This is why time travel media is so much fun.
It's always works and it makes sense, and at no point are you like they're making this shit up.
Yes.
They're just coming up with their own rules willy-nilly and none of this matters.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
I think we might be getting close to the bottom of this mystery.
We are getting. I think we're definitely we're going down for sure.
Yes,
we are descending into some kind of pit.
It's the bottom
literally
of something.
Now. I've strapped myself to a pulley and I'm descending into a pit I found on the.
Oh my God! Look at that!
I just found this pit.
That's a deep pit.
It's a pretty deep pit.
Chris, are you sure you should be going all the way down there?
No.
Thanks everybody for listening to Life in the World to Come.
It's only been 54 minutes. We gotta.
Yeah,
we gotta go a little bit farther.
I thought it'd be funny to suggest that you just died and that was the end of the story.
It would have been good. And I thought about it, but then I looked at the timestamp and we're not there.
Yeah, we've only recorded for 54 minutes.
Yeah, no, we gotta keep going.
Which means it's a little early to be getting to the bottom of it, so we got to figure out some more explanations.
Well, let's. We might not get to the bottom of it for a while. Let me just toss a.
Yikes! A ghost. Sorry, was that?
All right, let me just say we can do that in a second. Let me just set up this bit real quick.
Okay.
I'm just gonna toss a coin to the bottom and see how long it takes for it to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, now you can do your ghost bit while we wait.
I feel like I can't conjure the same energy when it was.
Well, I could try.
Okay.
A ghost!
Oh wow, that was good.
Oh God!
Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh fuck! Oh no!
I don't know why I'm scared of ghosts. Like, I don't feel like they kill people or anything. I don't know what he's gonna do. Like,
no, that's an excellent point.
I feel like the worst they ever do is like throw some stuff, which that's not
good. But
But like, it's not scarier than like a person.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess he's not.
He's not doing anything.
No, he's
just kind of
standing there menacingly.
Ugh. Do you recognize him?
I'm gonna try something real quick.
Okay. Oh shit!
Yeah, he went away.
Yeah, wow.
He just left. I slapped him, and now he cried a little bit, and now he's gone.
Yeah, dude, you fucking clocked him.
Well,
you wow. Damn.
Holy shit, he lost a fucking tooth. Yeah.
He spat it. He's got a little ghost tooth.
Look at that, wow.
He just spat out right onto the ground.
I feel kind of bad.
Should I get a picture of this?
He wasn't really doing anything.
I don't know.
Look, I hate to break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
But what just happened is that Will pointed at a spot on the ground with nothing on it, and then took out a Kodiak camera and took a real picture of the spot on the ground.
Yes.
And I'm only saying that to applaud him for his commitment. Like, this is a non-digital camera. Every single one of those he takes costs actual money.
Well, I wanted to make sure it was an authentic moment. And also I find the sound of a disposable camera being cranked very funny.
I see that. So, what the fuck were we just saying? What were we just saying?
Oh, we were talking about the ghosts.
Right.
I feel like, so if there are ghosts involved with this, it's definitely an underworld thing.
Okay.
Because it's got to do with death.
All right.
So now we just have to figure out, I mean, if it's a ghost, we're not in the underworld, right? Because why would there be ghosts in the underworld? Ghosts come out of the underworld. That's what makes them ghosts.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, and
this is...
The nerd in me wants to be like, no, but no. Yes, and. No, that's where they live. Yes, and they come out of it.
Well, I mean,
in the state.
no, it's okay.
That's where they're born.
That's what I was thinking.
Ghosts are born in the underworld.
Ghosts
and they come
belong
out.
in the underworld. If they come to here, that's what makes them ghosts, as opposed to spirits of the underworld.
Well, how do we know that was... I mean, I did slap the shit out of it, and it was fine.
Right.
So maybe we are in the underworld. We are slowly descending into this big pit.
You're right.
I still haven't heard the coin.
Yeah, that is a deep pit.
It's pretty deep, yeah.
Do you think the ghost came from there?
I mean, it seems plausible.
I don't know how deep the underworld is.
We're going to find out. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound at this point.
I don't think we will find out. It's been falling for so long, I don't think we're going to be able to hear it when it hits the ground.
I mean, well, I'm saying I'm going to the bottom. At this point, I'm in. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to keep descending down.
Let me hop in the basket with you, and we'll lower down
Yeah,
together.
hop on my back.
Okay.
Get on my back, piggyback style. There he goes. That's a good boy.
All right. This sucks.
Yeah, now if you're wondering what the context that we have to work with now is that we're both on a rope, Will is on my shoulders, and we're descending into darkness.
Yes.
And it's just blackness all around us. So what part of this blackness do you want to improv about? What part of this dark hole do you think is the funniest?
There's snakes.
That's true.
They don't seem to be minding us at all, though, so that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah. Well, listen, I brought a couple of these documents down with me into the basket.
Might as well kill some time while we're descending into the center of the earth, or wherever
exactly,
this goes.
Yeah. Deep into the pits of Tartarus. Okay. Greetings, Christopher and William. I get really bad allergies throughout the year, to the point where I can barely do anything without feeling miserable. In the world to come, will my allergies still be a weakness? Or will there be hope for me?
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that an allergic reaction, that is an immunoresponse. It's when your body has an immune response to something wrongly.
Right.
Like a big idiot.
Yeah.
Who thinks that tree cum is the Black Plague.
Right, exactly.
Something.
It thinks that a peanut is like... If not a peanut, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no, it does not know what a peanut is.
Does not know what a peanut is.
So right now you're...
Imagine being scared of a peanut. What an idiot.
This... Whoever wrote this document...
Yeah.
And placed it in this haunted ghost...
Whatever it is. We're still finding out.
Yes.
The J.J. Abrams mystery box is yet to be opened.
Right, okay. So it's good to have an immunity...
Right.
As long as it doesn't kill you. And the problem is that allergies are an autoimmune thing. Sort of. Right? They attack you.
So I think
you have to train your allergies...
Right.
to fight the enemy.
You got to look at your allergies like a pit bull.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I guess your immune system like a pit bull.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to train it to attack enemies as opposed to your own self. What you want to do is you want to have reverse anaphylaxis.
Okay.
You want your neck to expand outward, killing your enemies.
Right.
You just gotta.
That's pretty good, actually. I mean, I think the way to be is to like, because there's going to be so much stuff out there that could potentially kill you. Like so many new germs, so many new kinds of food that could like really fuck you up. Mm-hmm. And so I think like the ideal state to be in is like a perpetual state of like halfway anaphylactic shock.
Right.
Where it's like you're just kind of like lumbering around, your body is like swollen like the fucking Michelin Man. And you're just kind of like all the time, you can barely breathe.
Yeah.
But you're fucking never catching a cold.
Right.
They can't your throat is so constricted that like it would crush a germ.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yes. You just have to you just have to get really good at extracting a lot of oxygen from a small amount of air.
Right, exactly.
And that takes practice.
Yeah.
Start holding your breath like half of the time that you're alive.
You got to look at your immune system like they're Spartan warriors.
Yes.
If they're not in conflict at all times, then you're going to die.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
Constantly, your body has to be at war 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you don't catch a cold.
So just start chowing down on peanuts now,
or whatever
you're allergic to. If it's pollen, start sucking off trees.
Or I feel like you have to be. It's got to be more complicated than that, right? Because I feel like if
you're talking about the world to come,
well, that's what I'm saying.
The air is made
like,
of magic.
If you're allergic to peanuts and you want to get a stronger allergic reaction, I feel like if you just kind of keep eating peanuts, eventually you're going to build up a tolerance for peanuts, and that's the opposite of what you want.
That's a good point.
Like it's got whatever you're doing, it's got to be subtler. I feel like this is what it is. You got to get real sick. Okay. Just do something. I don't know. Just like fucking roll around in some goo. I don't know. Just whatever. And then immediately after that, eat a bunch of peanuts. Eat so many peanuts and kind of trick your body so like kind of induce an allergy within yourself.
Okay.
Kind of get sick as hell, and then like eat a bunch of stuff that is readily available around you, so that your body thinks that stuff is what caused it. And from that moment forward, anytime you eat that stuff, intense allergic reaction.
You gotta trick your stupid fucking body.
You gotta trick your neurology. It's so easy.
That's really...
You're so easy because you're so dumb.
Interesting. Yeah, your body is so dumb.
It's dumb.
Your
it doesn't know what's going on.
Stupid body. Your stupid, crazy body is so dumb that you can trick it. Yeah.
You're just a bunch of bugs is what you are. You're like a trillion bugs and you only gotta trick some of them.
All right.
So
we're still descending, which is
we're still going down. Yeah, and I haven't heard that coin drop yet.
Crazy.
So I don't think we're catching up to the coin either.
No.
Actually, you know what's weird? I can feel a little bit of wind, so I know that there's motion. There's blackness above us and blackness below us. So I actually have kind of no sense for how fast we're going.
Yeah, we might be falling.
I'm just going to tug on this, and the rope's loose. That's just a free-falling rope.
Oh, so we're falling?
We're falling, yeah.
Oh, crazy.
That's crazy. It's not good.
It's kind of awesome, though.
It is. I hope it's going to be good. It's going to be cool. But, what was that?
Brought my camera.
Nice, dude. I thought it was a ghost.
Oh, no, there was also a ghost.
There was also a ghost. Oh, okay. You're taking a picture of a scary ghost.
Yeah, there was a ghost on your shoulders.
Okay.
Different guy. He's gone now.
All right.
We're falling.
Okay.
He couldn't hold on. Yeah, we're falling really fast.
We're falling very quickly.
Hey, do you think we're going to die when we hit the ground?
That's excellent. Who knows in this fucking topsy-turvy J.J. Abrams style story that we're telling. Maybe we die. Maybe we end up in fucking purgatory. Who knows? Maybe we're already there.
Did we get even close to solving what happened? Why are we here? What is this?
No, well, again, it's a J.J. It's gonna end like all J.J. Abrams stories will, which is just we come up with something at the last possible second. Right. No one thinks it's good. You know?
Okay.
We're just gonna realize that it's over and that we have to answer all the questions that we've been bringing up.
Right.
And then we'll just kind of do that.
Okay.
And then go on to make Star Wars good for like one movie, but then bad for the other two. Because he doesn't know how to end things.
That's smart.
Yeah.
It Okay. Jeez, it's almost as if they totally improvised Lost.
It kind of felt like that near the end, yeah. Like what you do, like that's the strategy, is that like you kind of create this air that there are all these questions that you have answers to.
Mm-hmm. You don't need to have answers.
I was done talking.
Yeah.
That was the end of the advice.
Right.
You know?
Right. We've been falling for a long time.
Yeah.
Let me check the wind. Oh, we're not falling anymore. Turns out we're sitting on the ground. I still can't see for beans, but...
And, you know, it's weird. It's weird that I never heard... Oh, shit. Oh, there it is. We beat it.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
Holy shit. All right, well, I'm going to take a look around down here.
Yeah, I guess we're in some kind of pit now. In some kind of musty pit.
It is very musty.
It's a musty pit.
It's kind of gross.
Okay. I'm just imagining being at an improv show. They're like, okay, we need a location. A musty pit.
Oh my god.
A pit in the earth. A wet pit.
All right, let's take a look around. All right, there's another room
All right,
over
we
here.
need a situation. You are trapped in a house. You ate of the food of the dead, and now you are trapped
in a musty pit. You fell for hours.
So,
see any sign of like Chair and the Ferryman of the Dead or Donald Trump?
No, it's just kind of a pit.
Yeah.
I was kind of... Honestly, this is going to sound stupid to say aloud, but I was kind of hoping for like a mystical experience of some kind.
Yeah, right?
Like something like deeply spiritual waiting for us at the bottom of this pit.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a hole. And I would say let's go back up, but the rope is broken, so I guess this is kind of...
Where the next episode starts.
Hey! Hey! That's pretty good. To be continued.
Wait, can we actually do that? Can we actually do that?
Yeah, I don't have time to edit this
That's
week
so
anyway.
funny.
We can just end it.
All right, let's do one more question.
Let's do one more question just so that there's a little bit of wiggle room.
And then, because I don't think we answered the last one.
Who cares? Well, what even was it? It was about allergies. Yeah, we did it. It was about allergies. It was the allergies
right,
one.
yeah. That was okay.
It was fine, yeah.
All right, let's answer one more question. Let's really put our backs into this. Really give the fans what they came here for, instead of whatever the fuck we've been giving them for the past couple episodes.
Yeah. All right. I have a piano recital this Sunday, and I'm kind of worried since my hands are a little too small to play this song properly. Where can I acquire bigger hands and get better piano skills?
I got you. Come down to the bottom of this pit. I got you. Just take them. I'm not using them. I'm in a pit.
Well, I was about to say.
I got big hands. I'm used to playing piano.
Well, there's also this big pile of hands.
Oh shit! There's a big pile of hands.
I just found this big pile of hands.
You know, we toss a couple up in case they end up... Wait, okay, yeah.
There's a lot of pans. Huck them up there. Oh, shit. There's not just hands in here.
No?
It's my legs and penis.
Oh, Chris, your penis!
Hooray!
Yeah! That way you don't have to go
Resolution.
into the next episode with still no penis.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if I can... over the next week, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to get them back on.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll go from there.
We're just
But
jam
it's
'em.
nice to have them back.
It's nice to know that they're here.
Exactly, you know?
Yeah.
That they're not, that they're not being used to some unscrupulous ends.
And honestly, at the bottom of a mysterious pit filled with human limbs is a great location for our next episode.
It's pretty good, yeah.
You know?
I was thinking, honestly, I was less worried about not having limbs and more worried about what, to what ends my limbs were being used for.
Right.
What plans the gulls had for my limbs.
Because if it is gulls.
If it is gulls, I feel like things have escalated and the mystery has only gotten even deeper.
Well, that's what's supposed to happen.
That is supposed to happen.
That's how you mystery box
You
it.
can't conclude a J.J. Abrams anything.
No, you can't conclude it.
You can't conclude it.
Right.
It doesn't work that way.
The audience...
He literally doesn't know how.
And that I think is really the thing that, we will keep you folks listening we will keep you in the loop on the fact that we don't know where we're going.
So we don't know what this
Unlike
is.
J.J. Abrams, who's dishonest.
No, he implies
be
the whole
open
time
with
that
you.
he has no idea. He implies that he has big plans that it all leads to something. We went to a house. I ate a blueberry pie. Now I don't got dicks or legs, and I'm in a big pit in the ground. And I would be, and it's pretty obvious I don't know what any of that is.
Well,
And I'm being upfront about it. Is my point. Thanks everybody for listening. Is that good?
you're welcome to the person who asked that question for the hands.
Yeah.
I was able to huck them all the way up there. I got a strong arm. I've been training with my girlfriend, American football icon Brett Favre.
Nice. Bring it back.
Who I recently
You
found
haven't
out is like
mentioned that,
not a good person. He's like not a good guy.
Yeah, like actual
Like
Favre.
he's gotten in trouble. There's a problem. I don't know exactly what it is, but that's
Well, no, hey, nobody's nerfing.
exactly.
You know?
we
Listen,
love who we love.
You don't know Brett Favre, the football player. You just know them as, you just know Brett Favre, your significant other.
Right.
You know, you don't concern yourself with their past.
Right.
People can change. People can grow.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know what he did. Maybe it was really
I don't know
bad.
either.
This
Yeah,
joke
like
sucks.
maybe we should. Maybe I should have looked into it before acknowledging it. Anyway, what's
thanks everybody for listening to Life in the World to Come.
This has been weird.
This has been weird.
I don't know where this fucking show is going.
Yeah, it's like we're getting weird and experimental.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, we haven't been able to record in our usual space, and it's pushed us out of our box. And now we're in a pit. Now we're in a pit, and then my dick is gone. I mean, I got it back, but that doesn't mean much. It's just, it's gone. It's off me.
Stay tuned,
Stay
come
tuned
heads.
for the incredible resolution to my arc vis-a-vis my dick.
Next week, next time on Life in the World to Come. Chris, you got your dick back.
Staple gun sound. Ah!
Oh no, Chris, you've lost so much blood. What are we gonna do? Is that Jesus?
Fridays at 8 on Adult Swim.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
Thanks everybody for listening to Life in the World to Come. If you'd like to support us on Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/lifeintheworldtocome.
This is ruining my public image.
It's not my fault.
No, it's not at all.
You're saying the words.
I know, I don't know. Let me rephrase that. I'm ruining my public image.
Thanks everybody for listening to Life in the World to Come. If you'd like to support us on Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/lifeintheworldtocome. If you want to support us on, you can also support us by buying our merch at lifeintheworldtocome.bigcartel.com. You can send us one of your questions at lifeintheworldtocome@gmail.com. And our intro and outro music is We Are the Hellhounds by the Taxpayers.
And today's episode was brought to you by Kellogg's Cornflakes. Eat them for breakfast, and that way you won't get horny later.
And Charian, the ferryman of the dead.
And also him.
He's getting out there.
He's trying
to build up his social media presence.
I kind of feel like,
People keep dying and they don't put 2 coins on their eyes, and he's having trouble paying his rent. So he's just trying to get the message out.
Hey there, folks. Put some coins on your eyes when you die, for God's sake.
Dig up your fucking grandma and put some gold doubloons on her eyes so that she doesn't have to wait on the beach forever.
just wedge them in there.
Just wedge them in her fucking eyes.
Just do that.
Do it.
All right, and if somebody close to you right now is on the verge of death, jam them in there.
Just get them in. They gotta pay the toll.
Throw yourself on the casket at the funeral. Pry it open. Jam the coins in their eyes. I'm sorry if you've lost somebody recently and you're listening to this.
This is good advice. You don't want them on a fucking dark and sandy, dank beach forever.
No.
You want to cross over so that they can honestly probably end up in Tartarus. Most people end up there.
I hope that's a good place.
Nah, not really.
Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, it's one of those religions where only heroes get the good heaven.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you and if you want news, updates, and more, go to yoinkoftheyukon.com.
Yeah, dude. I looked it up. He wasn't lying. It's real.
Yeah.
He really did that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
All right,
All right, everybody. Thanks. we're gonna. Well,
Just gotta make sure we line this up.
okay, that's good. A ghost!